This is ZNS Total Sports, brought to you by Fourth Terrace Diagnostic Center.
This is your first look at sports. I'm Jonathan Benson. The B3As has ratified a 23-member team for the World Track and Field Championships to be held in Moscow, Russia, August 10th through the 18th, and more athletes could be added to that list following this weekend's Senior CAC Championships in Mexico. Now named to the team so far on the women's side, Shaniqua Q. Ferguson, Debbie Ferguson-McKenzie, Anthony Strawn, Shawnee Miller, Nivea Smith, Bianca Stewart, Cashay Ambrister, Lanice Clark, Amara Jones, Shakitha Henfield, Miriam Byfield, and Cottrell Martin. As for the men making the team up to this point, Derek Atkins, Michael Matthew, Jameel Roll, Trevor Vanomaki, Ramon Miller, Latoy Williams, Chris Brown, Jeffrey Gibson, Ryan Ingram, Wesley Nemore, and Stephen Newbold. George Clare, he will serve as the head coach. Well, the College of the Bahamas track and field program is moving full steam ahead. Over the weekend, 9 new student athletes were introduced in hopes of bringing as much success to the track events as has been the case for the throwing events up to this point. Head coach Bradley Cooper has overseen the throws for a number of years now, and he explains their recipe for success.
For the throwers, I request that practice start at 7 o'clock in the morning. And we used to be at 6:30, 6:50 in the morning, but I moved it up to 7 o'clock because they were having problems with getting rides here, getting on the bus at that time in the morning. So we move it up. Our practice session lasts from 7:30 up to about 10 o'clock in the morning. We have a long session. So by the time they're finished with practice, they get dressed right here. We have showers, they change, they go and get breakfast, and they go to class. Some of them go straight to class, then come back and get something to eat. But that's the program we have on. We have to do it that way because if we don't train in the morning, first thing in the morning, we won't get everybody out to train in the afternoon.
Now, in addition to doing well athletically, Cooper says he can also boast of his athletes doing well academically.
Juliana Duncanson graduated from here with a 3.4 average. And she's also being offered a 40% scholarship to Missouri's Baptist College as assistant coach in the throws coming in the fall. So we are doing great things. We have graduated out this program so far. Some 5 persons, 4 of them were teachers, two business majors. So we work hard with your child.
These top junior tennis players have been in action since last week Friday, battling it out for national bragging rights, and tonight, Charles Fisher speaks with some of the finalists.
Trophies up for grabs as the Junior National wrapped up Wednesday at the National Tennis Center. Here are the results. Aisha Shepard captured the girls' 14s, 2-6, 6-2, and 10-6 over Gabriella Donaldson.
My 14s was quite a match. My downfall was in the first set that I lost, and I regained my competitive spirit, and I came back in the second set and conquered and came out victorious.
It was kind of long, and the first set I played pretty good, but in the second I guess I was just tired.
What went wrong?
Well, I guess I played really tough in the second. That's why I won it kind of easy, so I was kind of tired in the second.
Boys 12's final won by Jacoby Bain, 6-4, 7-6, and 11-9 over Dante Ambrister.
My match was pretty good. At first I was playing okay in the first set. In the second set I was a little shaky. At 4-1 I started to choke.
The first set I didn't play well, but I came back in the second set, won the tie break 7-6, and I had match point in the third set 9-8, and he just came back and won the game.
Boys 14s, O'Neal Mortimer defeated Jordan Mintz 6-1 and 2.
The 14 singles, when I went the match, I just went to trying out the first set, seeing what's my opponent's weakness, and I went from there.
How do you feel to win the doubles and the singles?
I feel excited. This is my second time winning both singles and doubles in 2 years in a row.
Girls 12's Ilana Maki defeated Sydney Kerr 6-love and 1.
I felt I went wrong in the first set because I won the first game, and then I just started to make stupid mistakes. But she came back and she won 6-3, so it was tough.
Up next for some of these junior players, the Junkanoo International Bowl that gets underway on Saturday at the National Tennis Center with 25 countries represented. For ZNS Total Sports, I'm Charles Fisher.
All right, thanks a lot, Charles. Now, Tournament Director and First Vice President of the Bahamas Lawn Tennis Association, Bradley Bain, shared his thoughts on how this year's Junior Nationals went.
The boys' 14s and the girls' 14s and 16s were pretty deep. There were 32 draws. The other draws were much smaller, but I think as we're beginning to grow the game, particularly at the primary school levels where kids are using the red balls and the yellow balls, I think we're going to start to see the draws being a little deeper. So the talent level is very good. Most of the matches were extremely competitive. It's really good to see a good couple of girls because right now our girls 18s is really a small field. So it's good to see the girls 14s and girls 16s with much bigger draw. So it says that in the next year we should be having some really good players at that level.
Well, our senior CAC track and field team left town earlier today for the games, which begin on Friday in Mexico. Tamara Myers will compete in the women's triple jump, and expectations are high following a great college season and a winning performance at the B3A's Open Nationals.
It's good to be back home since 2011 to represent in front of my home crowd, and I did a pretty good job under the conditions, but I wanted to hit that 13-meter mark, even 14 if I could, but I'm happy with my performance today.
Tomorrow you've matured a lot. The last time I interviewed you in Andrews, you were like a shy little girl to get into Arkansas now. How's the adjustment been going over there now?
It's good. It's pretty different. It's like a culture shock with food and track and everything, and the competition is stiff, so I have to bring my A game every time, and it's pretty well up there now. And this is my best season so far since I started triple jump. And I'm pretty proud with everything so far.
So you cut out long jump?
Well, I'm doing long jump too, and I got a PR here, and that was good. My coach is proud. He wasn't expecting me to do long jump, but I came and did it anyway, and I got a PR, so couldn't ask for anything more.
How do you see your rest of summer planning out?
Well, I qualified for CAC, and I guess I'm going to finish my season there, and then start my fall training and get ready for next year.
Well, Bahamian descendant Clay Thompson is spending a part of his offseason here in the capital. Clay, of course, is the son of former top pick Michael Sweetbells Thompson, and he too is making a name for himself in the NBA as the starting two guard for the Golden State Warriors. We recently spoke with Clay about the Warriors' 2012-2013 season, which ended with a loss in the second round of the Western Conference Finals to the San Antonio Spurs.
We had David Lee go out. He's an all-star, and we got one of the best players in the world, Steph Curry, and I think we always try to follow his lead. You know, I had a couple big games. We got Harrison Barnes, rookie. He had some big games, but you know, I think we all play a style that's fun to watch. We really spread the court, and we shoot a lot of threes and play good defense. You know, fans love that. The Spurs are a great team. We thought we had them, but you know, it's the NBA. You know, they're a veteran team. You know, we're the young guns coming up, and I think it's a great foundation for the future. You know, as long as we stay humble and keep working, we'll be in the finals soon.
Now, Clay went on to talk about what he needs to improve on in order to have even more success moving forward.
You know, I still got to improve some things, you know, putting the ball on the floor a little bit more, not just be, you know, coming off screens and shooting. Everyone knows I can do that. You know, start dunking on people a little bit more and continue to be a, a tenacious defender. You know, I thought I did well that last season, you know, being the best defender on our team. So just trying to be the completest player as I can be.
We definitely wish Clay all the best in the rest of his NBA career. And that will do it for sports. But stay tuned, there's more to come after the break.
This is ZNS Total Sports, brought to you by Fourth Terrace Diagnostic Center.